I woke up in the morning, I say I need one of those. They got me trying all they clothes. They got me trying all they clothes. I swear to God, never.
What's good, YouTube? Whenever, wherever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining the number one thing all handsome men must understand about attractive women. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been here from the start. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and let's get straight into the video. Now, you as a handsome man must realize that just because a woman is attractive doesn't necessarily mean that she's not insecure. Now, an attractive woman's insecurities is going to be a bit different than an average woman's insecurities when it comes to dealing with you as a handsome man. What do I mean by this? Let me explain. An average woman's insecurities may come from the attention that you're getting as a handsome man. She may not be used to her partner getting so much attention if she hasn't dealt with a handsome man before. So her insecurities is going to come from the attention you get from other women. An attractive woman, her insecurities is going to come from how she feels about herself. A woman who's attractive, she's been getting all this attention and all this validation based upon her looks her whole life. So she places a lot of value on her looks. If you've been getting validation and attention and people treat you a certain way because of the way you look your whole life, you're gonna place a lot of value on your looks. So what do I mean by this in terms of insecurity? How does insecurity play a part in all of this? Well, she's gonna need you as a handsome man to continue that validation. She's gonna need you to continually check up on her in terms of letting her know she's good looking, letting her know she's looking good. Especially if she's with a handsome man, she's gonna need that even more because she's gonna think you're a handsome man getting options. So she's gonna think if she's not looking the best, she's gonna lose you. So she's gonna need you to constantly validate her because of the way she looks. This is why you see a lot of attractive women, they place a lot of emphasis on their beauty, because without their beauty, they kind of feel like they have nothing else to bring to the table. So, they're always stopping at a mirror, whatever. Not every single attractive woman, but a lot of them, you catch them constantly in the mirror, constantly, you look at their camera roll, they've got loads of pictures of them in their camera roll. So the insecurity is going to be two different things if we're dealing with an average woman and an attractive woman. The attractive woman's insecurity is going to be you are going to have to constantly validate her. You're going to constantly have to uplift her and remind her she's good looking because she's used to getting that her whole life. That's where her insecurity is going to come about. That's where the insecurity is going to come from, the way she feels about herself. Whereas the average woman's insecurity is going to be from the attention you receive from the opposite gender. Now, guys, I like to add this in here as well. See, the average woman, she's kind of accepted that she's an average looking woman, unless she's like one of them females who's like, confidence and female empowerment. I'm a gazillion out of 10. Unless she's like, basically delusional. An average woman has accepted that she's average, and it is what it is. But on the flip side, an attractive woman, she's been on the receiving end of validation her whole life. She's probably received certain opportunities because of the way she looks. She's been in certain rooms because of the way she looks. So a woman like this, typically, a lot of value has been placed upon her looks. So maybe she gains a little bit more weight. Insecurity. If she's not looking her 100% best, she's gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So dealing with an attractive woman, you've got to realize that they are also insecure. Now, typically, going for an attractive woman as a handsome guy would be the better decision because she's not gonna really feel any type of way about the attention that you get because she's also attractive and understands what it's like to be in an attractive experience, even though she is gonna have a certain level of, she's gonna feel a certain type of way when, maybe she's not looking her best because she doesn't want your eyes wandering, but typically she understands the attention you get. So the insecurity isn't going to be about the attention you get. It's going to be based on how she feels about herself. But the average woman, her insecurity is going to be about the attention you get. So typically, it is better to go for an attractive woman as a handsome guy because she kind of understands, what it's like to be in an attractive experience and the attention you get. But you also need to realize that just because she's attractive doesn't mean she's just not insecure. A lot of the times, attractive women are a lot more insecure than average women in terms of how they feel about themselves because, like I said, The average woman, she's accepted her fate. She's accepted that she's average. Maybe she puts on a little bit of makeup. She might be a tiny bit above average, edit the picture a little bit. But attractive women, their whole emphasis is placed, their whole value is placed on their beauty. The whole value is placed on their beauty, so they can't have no type of problem wrong. They can't have nothing wrong with them. An attractive woman, her whole value is placed upon her beauty, so she can't have nothing wrong with her at all, or else she's gonna start feeling a certain type of way about herself. So at the end of the day, it's up to you who you want to go with. I've put the positives and the negatives. It's up to you to make a decision at the end of the day. So guys, it's up to you to make a decision. You can go with the average woman, who, in terms of how she feels about herself, isn't going to be too insecure. She's not going to constantly need you to tell her how good looking she is. She's accepted she's an average woman. She's probably just going to be happy that she's with a handsome guy. But the attractive woman, you're going to have to get prepared to constantly have to tell her she's good looking, you look great, you look this, because she's received that her whole life. So you're going to have to continue it, and it's going to probably get a bit frustrating. It's going to be a bit annoying. So it's like, which side of the table are you on? Like, you're going to have to deal with the stress. Either way, with women, you're just going to have to deal with the stress. With the average woman, she's going to stress you about the attention you receive from other females. The attractive woman, she's going to stress you, needing you to constantly uplift her about her looks. So at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Have a blessed day and take care of yourselves. I'm out.